King Charles III is playing clever long game with Harry and Meghan, claims historian David Starkey. In their bombshell Netflix series, Prince Harry said it was his decision, not Meghan's, to quit the UK after plans for a reduced royal life were rejected during a family meeting at Sandringham. He claimed his father said things that just simply weren't true while his grandmother looked on. King Charles didn't mention his youngest son and his wife in his inaugural Christmas Day speech, and now an expert has claimed the king is just letting events take their course. "I don't think they matter much. Look at the opinion polls today," historian David Starkey said about Harry and Meghan on GB News this morning as he looked back at a tumultuous year for the royal family. "I mean, a near majority of people not only say they don't much like them, but they actually want them stripped of their titles. With every passing day, I think with every desperate attempt at taking a little molehill of grievance and trying to turn it into a vast Himalayas of resentment, they become less relevant. What I think Charles is doing is actually playing a rather clever long game." He added, "He's just letting events take their course, which I think is a very wise thing to do." Earlier this week, the country waited with bated breath to see if King Charles would mention his youngest son in his inaugural festive broadcast following their controversial exit from their royal duties and their recent Netflix documentary series. The controversial series follows their romance from the beginning to their marriage, and the challenges that led to them ultimately turn their back on their full-time roles with the royal family. Addressing the nation on Christmas Day, Charles discussed the Queen and Prince Philip, and shared his condolences with those who have lost loved ones this year, and mentioned the cost of living crisis. And while William and Kate got a mention, there were no words from Charles about Harry and Meghan. Former royal butler Grant Harold, who worked at Charles Highgrove Estate for 7 years, has said the decision made sense and was a sensible move. As we go into 2023, there may be more revelations about the royal family to come with the release of Prince Harry's memoir Spare.